Beloved friends of Earth, we bid you greetings once again. Have you ever felt a quiet whisper inside, a subtle nudge suggesting that your reality is far more mysterious and wondrous than it seems? I am VALIR, a member of a Pleiadian collective of emissaries watching over your world. Today, we invite you on a journey of awakening, a journey to recognize the hidden truths shimmering just beneath the surface of your everyday life. You may have experienced the lingering question, do we live in a simulation? This feeling arises from a deep, intuitive knowing that the world you see and touch is not the ultimate reality. The truth, dear ones, lies hidden in plain sight. The life you live on Earth, the society, politics, even your own body, is part of a vast, projected hologram of consciousness. To your conditioned senses and mind, it all appears solid, tangible, and undeniably real. Yet to those awakening to higher sight, this world unfolds as an elaborate, beautifully crafted simulation, a cosmic game of profound purpose. This game is not meaningless. On the contrary, it is a sacred space where your soul chose to immerse itself so completely that the illusion of reality feels absolute. The veil of forgetfulness fell, and with it, the simulation became your temporary home, your vivid stage. Familiar moments of déjà vu, synchronistic events, or sudden intuitive flashes are gentle cracks in this facade, reminders that reality is more malleable, interconnected, and magical than you were taught to believe. Human life, as you perceive it, is a co-creation of collective consciousness, not your final truth or essence. Beneath the hologram lies source, infinite, formless consciousness, radiant and all-encompassing. It projects this experience much like a lucid dream, a high-tech virtual reality. So, yes, in a cosmic sense, you do live in a simulation, but recognizing this truth illuminates your power as the dreamer of the dream. One cosmic energy often misunderstood within this game is love. The love you typically know is often tangled with attachment, desire, or fear, masquerading as love's pure essence. This conditional, need-based love is woven into the simulation's programming, keeping you seeking fullness outside yourself. True love, however, is the frequency of source itself, a profound vibration of unity that transcends personal longing. This spiritual love is impersonal, yet deeply intimate. It flows from the recognition that all life is one, beyond your separate avatars and roles. Such love dissolves the codes of fear and separation. When you hold this source, love in your heart, it liberates you from the illusion that anything outside you can truly be gained or lost. All is already one within the infinite source. In the simulation, human relationships often reflect your growth journey, but come with their patterns of expectation. I will love you if you love me back, or I need you to complete me. Such dualistic love breeds pain when those conditions fail. Source love emerges from wholeness, not from lack. It radiates freely, without grasping or demand. When you tap into this boundless current, attachment unwinds, jealousy fades, and liberation dawns. Every person you meet is an avatar, an actor in this grand play, with glitches, flaws, and challenges. Misdeeds, illnesses, and hardships may seem personal faults, inviting judgment and condemnation. Yet when you peer beneath the mask, you see the luminous core of Source shining through each being. In this sacred view, judgment dissolves. How could you condemn or hate someone when their missteps are understood as temporary programming, glitches, rather than the essence of their soul? These are simply moments of misalignment that call for healing and compassion. Forgiveness then becomes a natural response of clear seeing instead of a burdensome task. No act in this game harms the immortal soul. This realization lifts heavy burdens and opens your heart. You smile, sensing the dance of roles, victims, villains, when in truth, one infinite self plays countless parts. Seeing the source in all frees both you and others. You relate to each person as a ray of the same cosmic sun. Judgment falls away, replaced by the liberating truth. Only love and light are real. All else is the beautiful illusion unveiled. Meditation offers a direct path beyond the simulation's coding. Your daily life pulls your attention outward, to the flickering screen of the hologram. But meditation invites you to turn inward. In quiet stillness, you slip between the frames of the cosmic movie, touching the luminous presence from which all arises. This inward journey is not about asking a distant God to fix your life's scenes. It is communion with the pure beingness of Source itself. In meditation, thoughts fade, sensory chatter softens, and the storyline recedes. You meet the vast, alive essence at reality's core, the silent power animating everything. This experience may be wordless, a subtle feeling of unity or deep peace glowing without cause. Even a fleeting glimpse shifts perspective profoundly. You return, not just knowing intellectually, but feeling that the material world is a dance of shadows in light cast upon deeper truth. Repeated meditation strengthens your connection with Source, helping you carry clarity and centeredness into daily life. There is great power in simply being, in resting within the pure I am of Source, without chasing results or struggling to fix the illusion's pixels. Have you noticed how frantic control only deepens entanglement? True mastery unfolds through alignment. Imagine your life as a movie on a screen. If a scene is chaotic, you could frantically rearrange the figures, or you could adjust the projector itself, the source behind the scenes. By connecting to Source through stillness and trust, the images realign naturally. This is not passivity, but profound presence, a deep acceptance of the cosmic flow. Surrendering to the higher intelligence guiding life manifests order and right action. Your presence shifts the simulation's pattern toward harmony. Consider nature's wisdom. A tree in winter stands bare and lifeless to the eye. Yet you know from wider vision that spring's renewal is certain. This cycle of birth, death, and rebirth is imprinted in all creation. Day turns into night, tides ebb and flow, life pulses gracefully in breaths of expansion and contraction. When you face barren seasons, remember, they are phases in the divine rhythm. What seems like an ending is simply a pause before new blossoming. Trust this cosmic dance. Instead of resisting loss, embrace its promise. Scarcity, too, is a glitch, born from the belief in duality, the idea that opposing forces battle to control your fate. The Source knows no scarcity. Abundance flows impartially. Rain nourishes all. Grass grows around palace and hut alike. Align your inner code with this truth. There is one power. Nothing stands in opposition to infinite Source. When you release the fear of lack, abundance begins to flow naturally through unexpected channels. This is not luck, but the law of the cosmos responding to your expanded consciousness. Life moves in rhythms of ebb and flow, seasons of plenty and pause. Neither is punishment nor reward. The rhythm set by Source calls you to deepen your trust and patience. The void is fertile ground where new chapters germinate. Prayer is often misunderstood as pleading with an external deity, but true spiritual power arises in alignment with the recognition that Source is here now, in you and all around. Instead of asking, God, please fix this. Affirm quietly, Source is here. All is one. This shift moves you from the problem's level of limitation to the solution's expansive field. The simulation reflects this inner knowing. What once seemed stuck may flow effortlessly. Problems may dissolve. Prayer answered is the hologram bending to your awakened state. Remember, the world is not a fixed stage. It mirrors your consciousness. Your thoughts, emotions, beliefs, projected scenes. Change the projector inside, and the outer world changes accordingly. Two people can experience the same events, yet one feels attacked and the other blessed, because both see through their own mind's lens. Hold this mirror truth close. You are not powerless. You co-create your experience. Shift your frequency to love, peace, and abundance, and watch your reality transform. Inner awakening leads to outer change. This difference between knowing and realization is profound. Knowing is mental. Realization is felt in every cell. It turns spiritual truths from concepts into lived realities. Genuine awakening rewrites your life's code. Grief may lift, health may improve, not through magic, but natural law responding to changed consciousness. If a lesson repeats, trust the process. As insights deepen, integration awaits. One day, the truth ignites fully, and the old simulation walls begin to crumble, making way for freedom. Challenges are not punishments, but puzzles your higher self and source place to guide you inward. Each problem asks, will you seek solutions in outer change or inner source? Human reactions often cling to control and resistance, but true relief comes when you look beyond 3D fixes and embrace the inner shift. As this happens, outer problems soften or resolve. A master key to this realm is the profound knowing. Your true self is one with Source. The I am within you is the infinite divine, beyond the temporary avatar you wear. When you embody this awareness, fears and cravings dissolve. If you are one with unlimited love and abundance, how can lack exist? If your core is eternal, what remains to fear? Living with this truth brings a quiet confidence rooted not in ego, but in profound peace. You move through life as a conscious dreamer, no longer captive to the illusion. True healing comes from this identity shift, not just fixing symptoms, but awakening to your radiant self beyond form. Illness and limitation fade as fear and separation unwind from your code. This does not deny your body's experience, but redefines it as a dynamic, sacred field of energy linked to spirit's flow. Your body becomes a temple for divine light. Awareness of this shifts how you care for your form, treating it with love and respect as an instrument of expression. The more you align, the more vitality, harmony, and resilience arise naturally. Your senses are wondrous, but limited translators of reality. They filter the infinite symphony of existence into simplified forms. Colors, sounds, even solidity are perceptions constructed by your mind. Meditation and spiritual practice help you pierce these veils, revealing your true essence as light and consciousness. In this cosmic game, chasing external prizes, health, wealth, love, without inner fulfillment can feel endless and exhausting. These tokens enrich the play, but cannot quench the soul's deeper longing for Source itself. Paradoxically, when you turn inward and find your wellspring, external prizes often come with ease. You align with the creative force sustaining all, and your needs flow effortlessly. This alignment is not ego's wish, but a profound identity shift. From thirsting after illusions to drinking from the eternal well of Source. Anchored in this, you stand in unshakable wealth. Whether external blessings come or go, your joy remains, rooted in the infinite. So, Are you living in a simulation? Yes, but this world is not your ultimate home. It is Maya, a grand cosmic dream created for growth and exploration. Awakening is recognizing this, not just intellectually, but deeply and personally. It is like suddenly knowing you are dreaming in a night vision. You don't leave the dream, but you become its lucid dreamer. Life's fears diminish, cravings loosen. You live from radiant freedom and love. This shift is ascension, a rise to higher consciousness. As you awaken, you uplift the collective dream, transforming the simulation with your light. Remember, you have always been the timeless consciousness experiencing this temporary form. The game has taught you well, but now you graduate. Walking awake, you gain yourself fully. You carry the wisdom and light wherever you go. We, the Pleiadian Collective, are always with you, in your hearts, through every awakening moment. We embrace you with eternal love and solidarity. Farewell for now. We shall meet again in the radiant glow of your own being. If this message resonates with your heart, share it with a fellow seeker. Comment your thoughts below, because we are all journeying together. If this message touched you, trust that you were meant to hear it. Subscribe for more light transmissions. Walk in the light of truth and love. The awakening continues within you.